Chosen one, what I am about to reveal to you will shake you to your core. It will challenge everything you thought you knew. And if you're not careful, it might even throw you off track. God Himself has a message for you, and it's time you hear the truth. Don't rush through this, because if you're here, it's not by chance. God's divine hand has led you to this very moment, and what's coming next will shift your entire reality. You've prayed, you've hoped, you've waited, and now, the truth is, you've been living in a lie God has allowed to unfold for a purpose. But now, that time has come to an end. God said, "Yes, I lied to you for a reason." The truth is far more powerful, far more urgent than anything you've known. What you're about to receive isn't just knowledge, it's divine action that will take place now. This message isn't for the faint-hearted. It's not for those who aren't truly ready for the shift that's about to happen. This is for the chosen ones, those of you who have been waiting for this moment to align with your destiny. You've been stuck in a cycle, thinking the breakthrough was still far off, but no more. That breakthrough is coming faster than you realize, and the reality you've been asking for is already starting to manifest. But hear me, you must understand this fully. There's a warning here. You cannot afford to let your emotions control you. Don't lose yourself in the excitement. Don't get out of control as you witness the doors of heaven opening wide before you. God has made a request, and you must honor it. Remain grounded, stay focused, and don't let this truth overwhelm you. Before we dive deeper, do this right now. Pause this video and hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel so we can reach 96,000 subscribers, and drop the number 99 in the comments. That number will send a signal to the universe, amplifying this message beyond measure. I'm warning you, if you're truly a chosen one, you'll make it to the end of this video. Your spirit already knows what's coming. But if you're not ready for this truth, if you're not ready for the weight of what's about to unfold, you might not even make it through. And that would be your loss. But for those of you who are ready, those who have the courage to face the truth, your life will never, ever be the same. Let's get into it. You've heard it before. God promised you things, and they didn't happen when you expected them. You might have even wondered, why the delay? Was it a lie? God says, yes, I lied, not to deceive you, but to protect you. The truth is, what you wanted wasn't the right thing at the right time. Sometimes, God has to shift the narrative to guide you to your ultimate destiny. It's not that He lied in the traditional sense, but His promises had to be shaped and reshaped to help you grow stronger, wiser, and more ready for what was to come. The delay was never a betrayal, but a divine strategy in the making. God operates on a higher plane than we can understand. What seems like a delay to us is actually His way of ensuring that we are fully prepared to step into our true purpose. Think about it. When you build something precious, you don't rush the process. You allow it to grow in its own time. So, if you feel like God's timing isn't lining up with your own, remember, there's a bigger plan at play. Every delay is simply God's way of saying, you're not ready yet, but you will be. Now, the time has come. God is ready to reveal what He's been preparing for you in secret. The moment that was once hidden from your sight is now about to be revealed, and with it, your life will shift in ways you never thought possible. The truth is, God's delays are never denials. They are divine redirects to align you with the greater good. You've probably experienced moments of confusion, wondering why certain blessings never showed up. or why opportunities slip out through your fingers. The truth is, God's wisdom surpasses our understanding. There are things He couldn't reveal to you yet because you weren't ready. It's not about timing, it's about preparation. If you were given certain blessings before you were ready, you might not have known how to handle them, or could have missed the deeper meaning behind them. Consider the way a parent protects their child from something dangerous because the child doesn't understand the risks involved. God, in His infinite wisdom, does the same with us. He sees your potential, but He also knows your weaknesses, your fears, and your limitations. The reason why you didn't have it all right away is because there were things in your life that needed to be changed first. You weren't in the right place, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, to receive the fullness of what was coming. But understand this: the wait was for your growth. God has been using this time to build a foundation of strength in you. Now, you're on the brink of receiving everything you've been asking for. The season of hidden blessings is over. You're about to step into a new phase where all that was once out of your reach is coming into alignment with your life. God doesn't always speak in ways we expect. His words, though sometimes mysterious, are always meant to lead us towards our true purpose. In fact, He often adjusts His statements, not to confuse us, but to ensure we walk the right path toward the destiny He has planned. It's not about God being inconsistent. It's about the divine shift that happens when you're ready to step into something greater. If you felt like God's promises have been shifting, or you've experienced confusion around His direction, know that it's part of the divine process. God's words are like a compass, recalibrating in response to the shifting seasons of your life. They're meant to guide you through every twist and turn. Sometimes God says things that don't make sense at first, but in time you'll see the full picture. The pieces of the puzzle will fall into place when you look back at the journey. This divine shift is happening right now in your life. What once felt unclear is becoming clearer by the day. You're on the precipice of understanding why things had to unfold in this way. God's subtle course corrections were always meant to bring you closer to your purpose. And now, that purpose is within your grasp. For the past few weeks, months, or even years, it might have felt like life has been moving without your full control. You've tried to steer the wheel, but something just hasn't felt right. Maybe you've been battling with your own sense of powerlessness, but let me tell you this: you weren't supposed to be in control. There have been divine forces at work behind the scenes, orchestrating everything for your highest good. It's like being a passenger on a long, twisting road trip. You may have wanted to drive, but you were being guided by someone who knew the way better than you, and that someone is God, along with His divine helpers. They've been steering you toward your breakthrough, and even though it might have felt like you were wandering, there was a greater plan unfolding that you couldn't see. God knew the road ahead, even when you couldn't. He protected you when you didn't have the strength to protect yourself. And now the time has come for you to take the wheel, not as someone who has been aimlessly drifting, but as someone who is ready to steer their life toward greatness. You've been in preparation all along. You've been fighting battles that no one else sees. Behind the scenes, dark forces have been working tirelessly to undermine your progress, to steal your peace, to derail your purpose. But what you don't see is that God is fighting for you right now. He's intervening in ways that are beyond your comprehension, standing in the gap between you and forces that want to see you fail. The spiritual world is real, and there are forces both good and evil waging war over your soul. But God has not abandoned you. He has been your protector, your shield, and your defender, fighting in the unseen realm to ensure your victory. You may not have seen the battle, but you felt the shift. The attacks you've faced, the obstacles you've overcome, were not by your own strength, but by God's intervention. Now, as the battle rages on, know that the tide is turning in your favor. God is about to release you from every chain that has held you back, and the forces of darkness will not prevail. You are being set up for a powerful breakthrough. Victory is already on the horizon. Think about how much God loves you. His love isn't passive or distant, it's active and powerful. He has taken full responsibility for your protection, guiding you through every storm, every trial, and every heartache. It hasn't always been easy, but His love has been your constant companion. Through it all, He never wavered, even when you felt alone or abandoned. You've reached a critical moment, a turning point in your spiritual journey. God has been preparing you for this, and now He's ready to make His biggest move. This is the moment when everything changes. The work He's done behind the scenes is about to manifest in your life. Get ready for the shift, the divine move that will transform your life forever. God's love has been the thread that's held everything together. And now, He's about to show you the fruit of that love. The biggest blessing of your life is about to be unleashed. You are on the verge of something extraordinary, something only God could orchestrate. A spiritual wave is coming, a cleansing that will sweep through every area of your life. This wave will remove all opposition, both seen and unseen. It's a divine tsunami, washing away every obstacle that has stood in your way. Every block, every hindrance, every attack will be swept away, leaving you standing in a place of victory. The wave doesn't just remove external opposition, it also breaks through the walls within you. Every doubt, every fear, every limitation that has held you back will be shattered. You'll feel a lightness in your spirit, a freedom that you've never experienced before. This is the moment when everything that has held you down is washed away, and you are cleansed to step into your destiny. The cleansing power of this spiritual wave is unstoppable. Get ready for your heart, mind, and spirit to be renewed. The weight of the past will no longer hold you back. The battle is over. Now, you are free to step into your future with confidence and power. Imagine a world where everything you've worked for begins to fall into place effortlessly. Picture yourself stepping into a timeline of limitless possibilities, where opportunities unfold before you like a red carpet. That's the transformation that's taking place in your life right now. You are being shifted into a timeline of abundance, where blessings flow freely. This divine wash is clearing away the negativity, the obstacles, and the blockages, creating a space for prosperity to enter your life. The timeline shift is more than just an external change. It's an internal rebirth. Your mind will be cleared, your vision sharpened, and your heart opened to receive what's been waiting for you. This isn't just about material gain. It's about stepping into a life that is aligned with your highest purpose. Everything that's been delayed, everything that's been blocked, is now unlocking, and you're walking into a future that's filled with success, peace, and joy. This shift is a gift from God, an opportunity to step into a luxury timeline where every moment feels like a divine blessing. The things that once seemed impossible are now within reach. The work you've put in, the prayers you've made, and the struggles you've endured were never in vain. The luxury timeline is yours for the taking. Get ready to live in a world of abundance. For so long, you've felt stuck. Your mind has been cluttered with doubts and fears, and your body has carried the weight of past struggles. You've tried everything to break free, but the blockages kept coming back, preventing you from stepping into your full potential. But now, everything is changing. The blockages that have held you captive are being shattered, once and for all. The mental chains that have confined your thinking are loosening. You're about to experience a mental breakthrough where clarity and peace flood your mind. Thoughts of worry, anxiety, and doubt are being replaced by faith, confidence, and certainty. You'll see things from a fresh perspective, and your vision will align with God's greater plan for your life. What once seemed impossible is now becoming clear. Your body, too, will be freed from the weight of old wounds and limitations. The tension, the fatigue, the pain, it's all going to lift. You're being rejuvenated, re-energized, and restored. A new vitality will enter your body, and you'll feel lighter, stronger, and more capable than ever before. The blockages are gone, and you are free to step into the life you were always meant to live. For years, it felt like you were waiting for something that never seemed to come. The blessings you prayed for, the opportunities you longed for, all seemed just out of reach. But now, the divine unlocking is taking place. Everything that was delayed, everything that was held back, is now flowing toward you in waves. The floodgates of heaven are opening, and the blessings you've been waiting for are about to pour in. This is not just a trickle, but a full-on outpouring of grace. Divine blessings are flooding into your life in ways that will surprise you. Expect new opportunities to arise, relationships to be restored, and finances to come in unexpected ways. Things you thought were lost are being restored. And this isn't just a one-time event. It's a new chapter of continuous abundance. This unlocking is not just material, it's spiritual, emotional, and relational. The blessings will touch every area of your life, helping you grow in ways you never imagined possible. Get ready for the flood. Everything you've been waiting for is finally within your reach. You've been through the fire, and now you're coming out as pure gold. The struggles, the setbacks, the doubts, they were all part of the process. But now, you've reached a point where your rise is inevitable. No force in the universe can stop what's coming for you. You are on the verge of a monumental breakthrough, and there's nothing that can stand in your way. When God has set His hand upon you, no enemy, no circumstance, no person can derail your destiny. You've been tested, tried, and refined, and now you are stronger than ever before. Your character has been shaped, your faith has been solidified, and your purpose is clearer than ever. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are now just stepping stones toward your ultimate victory. Your rise is not just about external success, it's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. Your inner strength, your wisdom, your courage, it's all coming to the forefront. The world will soon witness the power of your comeback. Your rise is unstoppable. There have been people who doubted you, people who criticized you, people who said you would never make it. They called you foolish, weak, or naive. But God is about to silence them in the most powerful way possible, through your success. Your victory will be the answer to every accusation, every mocking word, and every doubt that was ever cast upon you. When your success speaks for itself, no one will be able to deny it. Your rise will be so undeniable that even your harshest critics will be forced to acknowledge your greatness. God is using your breakthrough to shut the mouths of those who thought you couldn't make it. Your success will be the ultimate testimony to the power of faith, resilience, and divine favor. You don't have to fight your haters. You don't need to argue or prove anything. God will fight for you, and He'll use your success to silence every voice that tried to bring you down. Your life will be the proof of what happens when you trust in His plan. Prepare to let your success do the talking. The time has come for you to step into your purpose, to shine like you've never shone before. The season of waiting, of preparation, is over. This is your moment to rise up, to claim your destiny, and to shine in a way that the world has never seen. You are chosen for this, and everything that's happened in your life has been leading up to this moment. Your gifts, your talents, your passion, they're all about to be seen by the world. You were made for this. All the struggles you've faced, all the battles you've fought, were preparing you for the spotlight that's about to shine on you. God has been refining you, molding you, and now He's ready to use you in ways that will astound you. Get ready, chosen one. The world is waiting for your light. You are about to step into a season of greatness, a season where everything you've worked for comes to fruition. Your time is now. A divine reset is coming. A fresh start, a new beginning. The life you once knew is fading away, and God is about to reset everything in your favor. This reset will restore what was lost, rebuild what was broken, and bring new life into every area of your existence. Your past mistakes, your regrets, your struggles, they will no longer define you. God is pressing the reset button and launching you into a season of renewal. You are about to experience a transformation that will change everything. Your life will be reborn through God's direct intervention. The way you think, the way you live, the way you love, it will all be completely redefined. What was once impossible is now possible. The limitations that once held you back are being removed. You are being given a new start, a fresh perspective, and a renewed sense of purpose. This divine reset is not just about what's external, it's about who you are becoming. You are being prepared for the greatness that lies ahead. The old version of you is gone. The new you, the one who is ready to step into their destiny, is being birthed right now. There's a spiritual awakening happening in your life right now. You are breaking free from old patterns, old habits, and old ways of thinking that have kept you stuck. The chains that have held you back for so long are finally being broken, and you are stepping into a new level of freedom. This is your moment of spiritual rebirth. Old fears, doubts, and insecurities no longer have a hold on you. The patterns that once controlled your life are being dismantled by the power of God's grace. You are awakening to a new truth, a new reality where you can finally live the life you were always meant to live. The spiritual fog is clearing, and you can see clearly now. This awakening is your key to the life of abundance, peace, and purpose you've always dreamed of. Get ready to step into your new reality, one that is free of limitation and full of divine potential. The time for waiting is over. Your spiritual awakening has begun. For years, you've felt the weight of struggle pressing down on you. No matter how hard you worked, no matter how much you prayed, the obstacles seemed insurmountable. But the time has come for the struggle to end. Divine forces are now actively working behind the scenes to remove every barrier that's been in your way. What seemed like unshakable walls are crumbling, and the path to your destiny is being cleared. These obstacles weren't just random hardships. They were lessons, tests, and sometimes necessary challenges meant to prepare you for what's ahead. But now, the season of testing is over. God is stepping in and using His mighty power to clear your path. The struggles you once faced are no longer necessary, and the forces that tried to block you will soon realize that they have no power over you. As the blocks fall away, you'll feel a sense of freedom you've never known before. You'll move forward with a renewed sense of purpose, knowing that the divine has intervened to make way for your success. The struggle is over, and victory is yours. Your journey will no longer be weighed down by obstacles. Instead, it will be guided by clarity and divine favor. Embrace this moment. Know that all the hardships you've endured were not in vain. They were building you. And now, the divine forces that have been shaping you are clearing the way for your rise. Get ready for smooth sailing as you move forward, unburdened and unstoppable. This is the dawn of a new era in your life. Everything that once felt scarce or out of reach is about to be replaced with abundance. No longer will you live in a mindset of lack. The universe is about to align everything in your favor. God is pouring out blessings in ways you've never experienced, and the transformation from lack to abundance is happening right now. For so long, you've believed that you had to struggle, that you had to sacrifice your happiness or peace for success. But in this new era, the rules have changed. Abundance is your new reality. You are no longer bound by the limits that once defined you. Financial scarcity, emotional drought, spiritual dryness, all of these are being washed away as divine prosperity flows into every area of your life. In this new era, everything shifts. Your mindset transforms, your actions align with your true purpose, and opportunities begin to unfold at lightning speed. You will find that doors open for you in the most unexpected places. Wealth, whether in love, health, relationships, or finances, is not just possible, it is destined for you. Step into this new era with excitement. It is a season of overflow, a season where abundance is your inheritance. You are moving from a place of struggle into a place of limitless possibilities. Prepare for everything to change for the better. The road to confidence isn't always easy. For many years, you've wrestled with doubt and uncertainty. You've questioned whether you're good enough, whether your efforts will ever pay off. But the doubt is lifting, and confidence is taking its place. Your faith is the key that unlocks the unseen rewards that are waiting for you. Faith isn't just about believing in something you can see. It's about trusting in what you can't yet see. You've held on to that faith, even when it seemed impossible, and now the reward is coming. Your faith is about to bring tangible results. What once seemed like distant dreams are about to become your reality. Your belief in yourself, in God's plan, and in your purpose is about to manifest in ways you never imagined. As your confidence grows, so does your power. You will begin to walk into rooms and situations with an unshakable belief in your worth. Nothing will be able to stop you because you now understand the power of unwavering faith. What you once doubted about yourself will now be proven true by the success and blessings that flow into your life. Trust that the seeds of faith you've planted are about to bear fruit. The rewards are unseen, but they are certain. You are about to witness the miracles that happen when you believe beyond measure. Throughout your life, you've faced challenges, threats, and fears. There were moments when you felt alone, as if no one was watching over you. But the truth is, you've always been protected. The divine forces that have shielded you from harm, from danger, and from spiritual attacks are now being revealed. God has been protecting you all along, and now you will begin to see the depth of that protection. The unseen forces surrounding you are vast. These are not just earthly forces, but divine protectors who've been assigned to guard you. Their presence has been woven into the fabric of your life, ensuring that you've never truly been alone. Even when things seemed bleak, when you felt vulnerable or exposed, the divine was covering you. Their protection is both powerful and precise. Every step you took was guided by a force that knew exactly what you needed. This divine protection goes beyond mere shielding from danger. It also encompasses the divine wisdom that has kept you on the right path. Even when you made mistakes or took wrong turns, God's protection has steered you back. Now, you will see that every obstacle you faced was either a test of your faith or a part of the divine protection plan to get you to where you are now. Feel the comfort in knowing that you are always surrounded by divine protection. You are safe. You are loved. You are never without help, even when you can't see it. The forces of protection that have been at work are now being unveiled to you, showing you just how much you are cherished. For so long, your mind has felt clouded, like you were in a fog, unsure of which direction to take. The confusion, the distractions, the doubts, they all seem to hold you back. But clarity is coming. Your mind is about to unlock in ways you've never imagined. The wisdom, the insight, and the understanding that you've been seeking are now entering your consciousness. This mental breakthrough isn't just about getting answers to your questions. It's about receiving divine guidance that will align your thinking with your true purpose. Your thoughts will become sharper, your focus more precise. You will see the path clearly before you, and the confusion that once plagued you will be replaced with a renewed sense of direction. You are about to experience a profound mental shift. The fog is lifting, and you will find yourself thinking with a new level of clarity. Decisions will come easier, answers will be more accessible, and your purpose will become crystal clear. You will understand your life's mission in a way you never have before. This is the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Get ready for a sharpness of mind that will empower you to act with purpose. Mental clarity is not just a gift, it is your new reality. Welcome the wisdom that's about to flow into your life. For too long, it may have felt as though external circumstances and material challenges were controlling your life. Financial struggles, societal pressures, and even people's opinions may have held power over you. But now, God's power over the material realm is becoming evident, and those external forces are about to surrender to your rise. There is a shift happening in the physical world, a shift where material limitations no longer define you. The things that once seemed like barriers, whether financial, relational, or social, are now bowing to the higher power of God. Your rise will be unstoppable, and the forces that tried to hold you back will now work in your favor. The very things that once limited you will now propel you forward, aligning with your divine purpose. This isn't just about external circumstances changing, it's about the internal shift that's allowing you to rise above them. your perspective is changing, and as it does, the material world around you will begin to shift in response. You are aligning with divine power, and when you do, the material realm bends to your will. Stand firm in your belief. God's power over the material world will allow you to step into a season of prosperity, favor, and unstoppable success. You are entering a time where nothing can hold you back, not because of your own strength, but because of God's divine power working through you. There were times in your life when you felt defeated. Every setback seemed like a confirmation that your dreams were out of reach, that the fight was too difficult. But the ultimate comeback is here. You're about to rise stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. Every setback has been a setup for a monumental return. The losses, the failures, the disappointments, they weren't meant to break you. They were meant to build you. With each fall, you gathered strength. With each struggle, you learned lessons that are now propelling you forward. This is your comeback story, and it will be greater than you ever imagined. As you rise from the ashes of your past, you will find that you are stronger than ever. The strength you have gained through adversity is now your superpower. Your story will inspire others, and you will become a living testimony to the power of perseverance and faith. Your comeback is inevitable. Get ready to step into your power as you rise above everything that once tried to keep you down. Your greatest victory is just ahead. For years, you've worked hard, given your best, and remained faithful even when it felt like your efforts weren't being recognized. But divine favor is now on you. Everything you've done in secret is about to be rewarded. Your efforts will now bear fruit, and the harvest is going to be abundant. God has seen every sacrifice, every moment of perseverance, and every tear you've shed in faith. Now, He is pouring out His favor on your life. The work you've done is about to pay off in ways you never thought possible. You are stepping into a season where what you've sown is coming back to you multiplied. This favor will show up in all areas of your life, your career, your relationships, your finances, and even your health. You will begin to see your dreams manifest because of the favor that's now resting on you. The world will see your success, but you'll know that it's divine favor that made it all possible. Be prepared for this season of fruitfulness.